Number 17 says what number is equal to 6 to the negative 1/2, and we have to select all that apply. So that means there could be multiple answers here. So if you guys remember, a negative exponent just means the reciprocal of the positive exponent value. So up here, for instance, 5 to the negative 1, the positive exponent value is just 5 to the first, but the reciprocal of that is 1 over 5. And then for 2 to the negative 1, the positive exponent is 2 to the first, which is 2, but the negative means take 2 and find the reciprocal, so you flip. So it's 1 over 2. So if you look at our expression here, 6 to the negative 1/2, for negative exponents you ignore the negative, and you write it as 6 to the 1/2. If you guys remember, you can rewrite 6 to the 1/2. Fractional exponents can be rewritten in root form, where the numerator is really your exponent, and the denominator is your index. And 6 becomes your radicand. So 6 goes on the inside. The index is 2, so you're taking the square root of 6 raised to the first. So in other words, it's just the square root of 6. So that would be the answer if it were the positive exponent, but it's not. If you guys remember, it was negative 1/2. So how do we modify our answer if it was a negative 1/2? You just take this expression and find the reciprocal. Right now the expression, right now the expression is root 6 over 1, so the reciprocal would interchange the numerator and denominator, so it would be 1 over the square root of 6. So if we look at answer choice A, 1 over 36 is not the same. Answer B is exactly written the same as what we have. Answer C kind of looks unique. It's a fraction with 6 to the 1/2 in the denominator. So we could rewrite 6 to the 1/2 as the square root of 6. If you guys remember, we just did that. So C is also the same thing. And then D, negative 6 squared, is really just negative 1 times 6, which is not a fraction at all. So B and C are our choices.